Hello all you bushcrafting YouTubers, Wild Pete here again, and I'm so excited. Oh yeah! Just heading out of a brand new woodland, secret location. And this weekend is all about shelter building. I'm getting permission off the landowner. Can pretty much do what I want there, within reason of course. Have to keep everything tidy of course, as you do. There is tons and tons of building materials there. Loads and loads of different resources there. So I can't wait. Hello YouTubers, that's it. I've arrived at the woodland. Like I say, it's a secret location. The landowner doesn't want anyone else coming on who hasn't got permission. So I haven't recorded the walk into the woodland. This is the spot where I've picked a big base camp. I don't know if you can see behind us, but we'll have a good look later on. Most of this woodland is new birch trees. They're about, I don't know, 20-30 foot high at the most. Most of them's got a diameter of about 2 to 3 inches. And it is dense. You can't see more than 20 foot in front of you. There's that much woodland to go at. There is, dotted here and there and everywhere, larger trees, 40-50 footers, anywhere up to 12-14 inches across. This is a bit I've picked at the minute. It's got some larger trees around, some stronger trees around, and it's got a small clearing where I can build base camp. There is tons and tons of materials for shelter building. Piles of it all over the place. We've been trimming the trees back in certain areas to make room for growth. So there's loads and loads of cut-offs everywhere. Big piles of them. 4 or 5 foot high. So this video basically is all about the build. It is the big build. It's probably going to be in quite a few parts in all fairness. I'm going to take my time over it, make sure it's super strong, super sturdy, and it'll last a long time. So every time I'm up at these woodlands, this is what I'll be doing for the next 3 or 4 episodes at least. I'll still be using the other woodlands, chill out camps. It's nice up there, picturesque. So I'm going to head off into the woodland now, collect a load of building materials, and I'll get back to you when I'm getting back to camp. I'll go through some of the ways I'm going to construct this woodland camp. So, see you all shortly. Right YouTubers, this is the area I've picked for base camp. I'm going to use that tree there, and where we are, there. You can just see that tree there. There's the 2 uprights for the start of my base camp. I'm going to put a ridge pole across and start from there. The last 2 hours I've been wandering around the woods looking for materials. I found a load of stone, so we're going to have a nice fire pit. I found a load of straight timbers, but they're miles and miles away, so I'm going to drag them all here. I've dragged this lot here so far. That one's three small trees that have been chopped down for the landowner to thin out the woods. So I'm getting a good start there. I've picked the wrong day for coming to build camp. It's red hot, it's about 26 degrees and I am sweating. I'm going to have myself a quick bite to eat, rehydrate and get started using up these materials. I'll get back to you shortly. Right, that's the ridgepole up. It's a massive span, 5 metres in all, but I'm not using the full 5 metres. Shelter itself is only going to be 7 foot by 7 foot probably square. I'm going to make a large raised bed, almost like a double bed, big enough for me and the two little ones. When the kids come up they can sleep in as well. I am getting eaten alive by midges. They've came in the last 10-15 minutes there, must have cooled down and they are biting. So I'll unclip you from the tripod and show you the ridgepole. It's not very high, it's only about 6 foot off the ground, but it's only for sleeping in really, so there's no need for it to be huge. I'll clip you off now and show you the ridgepole. So there's the ridgepole up now. One tree right across here. Like I said, it's a 5 metre span. I've used natural cordage, like I said. Used a square lashing to lash it onto the tree. Do the tree no harm. Same on the other side. I've actually notched the other side out because this is the base of the tree that was cut down. Come round the back, you can see where I've notched it out to make it sit a bit better. The other side didn't really need it, it's thin enough as it is. So square lashings on, all natural cordage, ridgepole up. Not sure what to do now. Not sure if to make myself a nice seat for sitting on. Or start building the sides and the roof. There's my forest axe, 24 inches, end to end. Razor sharp it is. That's now stump. Must have been off the previous woodland. There's loads of them all over the place. So I'll have to be careful where I dig out my fire pit. There's another one there. That one's a bit older. Right, so I'll have myself a sit down and think and decide what I'm going to do next. I'm not sleeping in this shelter tonight. I have the Dutch Army hooped bivvy bag. That's what I'm sleeping in the night. I have brought a tarp as well because it is supposed to rain. Not that it looks like it at the moment. Still glorious weather. I wasn't planning on having a fire, but with all these midges flying around and biting, that is quite a good possibility that there's one going on just to get rid of the midges. That's the trail that leads back down through the woods towards the car. It sort of stops at a dead end here. I tell you what, it's bloody warm. Right, I've cut out some stakes, sharpened the ends off, rounded the ends off that side. Makes it easier to hammer in, stops it from mushrooming out, and to start setting up the walls of the shelter. Ground's pretty hard, like. There we go. The beginnings of the first wall. Right, so base camp building has come to an abrupt halt. I've just gotten a message off the wife. She's broke her ankle and having to go to hospital. So I'm packing up my gear, heading back home. Haven't getting much done. Spent most of the time dragging in materials. I've got the ridge pole up, the beginnings of one wall. I was hoping to get a lot more done, but these things can't be helped. So I shall see you on the next crazy, wild episode. Bye for now, and thank you for watching.